Hey everybody, Brennan here with another video. This one I'm going to talk about Mac Miller and how he knew that he was going to die, and as well as some other artists. So if you look at it, XXXTentacion and Mac Miller, both of them post a video, their last music video, a couple weeks before they die, of them in a coffin. Tupac, when he died, his video he posted before he died, it wasn't him in a coffin, but it was him as a ghost talking to himself. So all three of them predicted their deaths, right? So essentially, basically, that means that when you sign on, to be an Illuminati slave, they tell you when you're gonna die. Like, XXX blew up so hard because he didn't have much time, and he actually wanted to spread a message and help people. So that's why they didn't give him much time. So now that's enough evidence on its own, but then when I heard of this really blew it open. So in Mac Miller's song Programs, one of his lines is, "I'm like rubber with that bounce, 100 be the count," right? So he posted that exactly 100 days before he died. And I went and I looked at when he died, I checked the date of the song, I counted on the calendar, and yeah, he 100 with the count, and then he died 100 days later. So, that's just more proof right there. And even in his last, he's this whole last video, even XXX is coded messaging. So at the first part, you kind of hear it's like dollars, or it's like it won't work, like at the beginning of I forget what it's called, but his last song, I don't know how I forget, but Self-Care. It don't work, and then it goes dollars. So that makes me think that there's been many times that the theories came to my head that you have to buy your way into heaven, and that's like one of the devil's tricks. It's like you have to buy your way into heaven. So you sell your soul. So it's like, what can I do? I'll buy my way into heaven. So that I took that as him saying it don't work. Dollars don't work. Memento Mori, when he punches that through, everyone's like talking about how it has to do with Ariana Grande or something. I don't even know officially, but it's kind of like, remember you have to die, and then he punches through it, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're going through death, and you see he starts to ascend, and then in the video you see he starts to ascend, and then a bunch of everything blows up and he starts falling because he sold his soul, right? So it's automatic. When he starts to ascend, he's automatically going back down. So that perfectly shows the story of ascension and then the tragedy of him. And at one point it's in the background it says like Babylon. I hear the word Babylon, I don't remember where, but there's tons of coded messages. Like September I Fall, obviously, because September is fall, like the season, and then 9/11, and then he dies. That's a great metaphor. And then XXX is, that whole one where he's talking to the demon, and it's talking about love, and you'll see, and that's kind of his last message he wants to spread. So it's definitely, it's pretty easy to see, and that's why we can maybe deduct who's gonna die next. We'll see, but yeah, I just want to get that out there for everyone. That Programs thing is a little hidden knowledge. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.